As part of the Scrigno list of accessories, one thing we have got is what we call an auto closer. That's going to be used in an environment where doors should not be left open. So when you slide the door open, you walk through it. As you walk away, the door automatically closes. We're going to use it on this particular door here. Now, the issue we face is the fact that it's quite thick on the back, and this particular door here, if I open it now, you'll notice that as you open it, it actually closes flush. When it's auto close on the back of this, it's going to be bringing it out a bit. So you're going to be losing a degree of your open space. I think in reality, if you were fitting this to a door, you would do some configuring at that end to allow it to go back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this door removed, do some work on these brackets, and then we'll then go through a stage by stage how we fit this, how we tie it off, and how it actually works.
Before you install, you need to consider that your stud work will be 40mm larger than if you didn't have an auto closer. Start by installing 2 screws into the top and 2 screws into the bottom of the auto closer with the included screws.
So we've now got this damper or auto closer secured to the back of the door. The next stage is to get the door upright and get some of the cabling just tied off, so it's going to save you a lot of time later on, because in fact you've got to feed this door through this frame here, and you want those A and B cables to be this side of the aperture so you can get on and secure them properly. So we're going to get this door, lift it up, do some basic tying off so things are in the right place, and then we're going to install it. So we've now got the door upright, and we've got the cables hanging out here. We've got A and B. Now B obviously needs to be on this side of the door, and the way you'll notice is that on this little tiny pinch block here, you've got the letter B. What we're going to take this round to here and just gently loop her through this bracket here and bring it back round again, so we know it's going to be the right side of the door.
Slowly and carefully install the door. One at a time, slide the hangers into the brackets and tighten. Remove the tied off clips and leave them hanging on either side of the door. Now install the hookup block. Mark off 220mm from the edge of the door jamb. This is where you're going to be installing the clips. You will be installing these clips in the plastic part of the track. Avoid screwing into the track, otherwise you will impede the hangers. Begin to screw in these clips on either side of the track. Close the door fully and pull the B clip until it's fully tensioned. You will see as you open the door, it will begin to close by itself. Now open the door and tighten the C clip until tensioned. This process can take time to get it perfect for your installation.
Just in recap, really, it's the tension between the B and the C that gives you the tension. So the B is pretty simple. It's simply going fully back and tensioning. It's the C which controls the aggression of the close and how it dampens and comes to the very end. So I've now messed around. It will take some time to get it right, but now I've done my thing. I'm pretty happy. So here we go. Let's release it. I've got a little tension now, and the last thing you'll do now is just make sure these are properly screwed down. We've got a bunch of cable here which is way too long. We can now screw it in, just cut it off, and then bearing in mind we've got these door jambs here. These are going to be covering up all this exposed area here. Then we're going to plasterboard it. We're going to then put our architrave. I say after a pretty tough time putting it together, I think it's actually a very slick product. And looking at all the complexities surrounding it, it's going to be very hard to get that down in writing in a clear, coherent way. And of course, we are then looking at the issues around languages and translation. But it's a good product. I can definitely see it's going to be handy in an area where you're going to require doors closing behind you. Perhaps looking forward as the fire problems, But yes, a good product. But as long as you follow these sort of step-by-step instructions, it should be pretty pain-free. And like I say, it's probably going to be better for this kind of configuration where you have got this open kit form. It can certainly be used in a cassette form, but it's a bit tougher because I see you've got to try and get all that gizmo inside there without actually having good access to it. But it does come with a little pusher kit design for that. But say if you were going for this kind of product here, I would say certainly do yourself a big favour and go for the kit. A bit more time involved in doing it, but because of the complexity here, you need to have that access to it. So I hope you found that video informative, and I hope you enjoy your Scrigno self-closing door. Thank you for watching.